it is my personal intuitive feeling what I am about to share, so it is up to the listener to either act and heed my message or call me crazy and continue living the way that they are. I believe, and it is increasingly stronger, that what is going on right now with the whole Russia invading Ukraine situation, I believe that is a distraction. I believe that is a distraction from what is about to happen on our own soil. I believe that China and Russia are in cahoots to invade, and that they are staging more or less the chaos going on in Ukraine as a way to distract everybody, divert attention, and strike. And by strike, I mean invade us from all fucking angles. I mean, all of us are in danger, but more so the people who live on the coast, because they are going to be coming from the sea. I mean, they're certainly not going to be driving here. So obviously they are going to be coming in military aircraft, and they are going to be coming through mode of the sea, like a boat, whatever. And I also believe that by doing this, they are going to request the U.S. military assistance. And by doing this, because our country literally loves to go and stick its nose in other people's fucking business, they're going to leave their own country defenseless. So it makes us even more vulnerable and even more of an easy target. And it is also my belief that the coronavirus created in Wuhan, China, was purposely done so, and then purposely spread to weaken their enemies, which is us. Yeah, this is pretty serious shit. I have for a year now stocking up on cases of water, on alternative power supplies, on candles, on things like matches and canned food. Basically just slowly stockpiling everything that I could think of that would be of use if, like, say shit were to hit the fan. And by that I mean no power, like electricity, no running water, no way to get to a store. And this was actually guidance that I received from more than a few dreams and more than a few crazy phenomenons that have happened. So the 3 days of darkness, although it is widely believed to be a biblical thing that is going to take place, I believe that it is going to be caused from smoke in the air, more or less, from war. That is what it will block the sun out. That is what will cause the sky to appear, orangish red. And during this time, anybody outside, anybody exposed is a target. They will be gunned down. They will be murdered. They will be captured, which speaks of the hell on earth, the demons, the reason to do not open the door for anybody. And a type of invasion of that sort, where it literally would just be chaos everywhere. It would make sense why the biblical prophecy advises you to remain in your home and for 3 days straight. because it would last about 3 days before something would come in to stop it, which means basically that we are going to be at the mercy of the Chinese military and of the Russian military for 3 days, causing 3 days of darkness. And not only that, but I also believe that by act of war, it is going to cause earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanoes to erupt. So that will further lead to the darkening of the sky. I have been for a year now, like I said, being divinely guided to prepare for I don't know what, just to prepare. For a while I thought that it was a blackout, but as I learned, the more guidance I was receiving and researching it, I realized that it's deeper than that. Yeah, there'll be a blackout, but it will be because of a World War III, creating effectively the prophetic, known as the 3 days of darkness, which is also the warning, the second coming of Christ, like people who believe that Jesus is literally in some fucking cloud and that he is going to come out of the clouds and take his bride. I find that whole story absolutely weird. He is not trying to marry any of you broads, like, whatever though. I don't really want to step on anyone's toes with this. It's more about being informational, informative, helping, than it is to just get my opinion out there, because that's irrelevant. So I'm gonna avoid stepping on toes with this message. Jesus Christ, his message was not to worship God. He never had that message. His fucking message was to own your own power. That God, that we are all God, that God is within our hearts, that we have the power. He was he was magical. He was literally murdered for teaching people the truth. Okay? This rabbit hole goes so deep. So I'm just gonna surface level that and leave it at that. But prepare your homes. And by that I mean stock up on non-perishable food, water especially, because our water systems are already tainted, but it is highly likely that they become contaminated to the point of deadly. Medications, if you have medications that you cannot live without, stock up on those things. Have a alternate mode of power supply, whether it is a small portable generator like I have, or a grand big one that can, run your whole house. Just have something, mini solar panel, battery bank for your phones. Always be prepared, as in try to make sure that your phones and whatever you have are always charged. Don't ever just let them stay dead when you go to bed. Get candles, get matches, get camping equipment, because it comes in handy. Depending upon where you live, prepare for extreme weather, like your animals. Make sure that you have sufficient food for your animals and whatever your animals need. This is like about to get really real, guys. Like I feel 100% that this war in Ukraine is a fucking distraction, because they are teamed up with fucking China and they are about to attack America. Read this message or don't, but at least I spoke on it, so I don't have guilt over my heart.